The cannon fire roared, a deafening symphony of destruction. Amidst the chaos of Waterloo, Private Thomas Ashton, a young man barely out of his teens, found himself pinned beneath a fallen horse. Dust stung his eyes. The stench of gunpowder thickened the air. He could hear the screams of the dying, the clash of steel, a terrifying cacophony that threatened to drown him. He was trapped, his leg pinned, his rifle lost. He felt a searing pain shoot through his leg, but it was the fear that chilled him to the bone. Death seemed imminent. Then, he saw it, a gap, a sliver of space between the horse's massive body and the mud. He could wriggle free, but to do so, he'd have to leave his musket behind, his only means of defense. A choice presented itself: stay and likely die, or risk escape and leave the weapon that could have potentially saved his life and the lives of others. He considered the consequences, weighing his chances of survival against the weight of his duty. He remembered his training, the drills, the grim determination instilled in him by his sergeant. His sergeant's words echoed in his mind. A soldier's duty is to his country and to his comrades. But the cold reality of his situation screamed louder. Save yourself. It was a visceral choice, one that stripped away the romantic notion of war and laid bare the brutal truth of survival. For a moment, he hesitated. The screams of his fellow soldiers battling the French army spurred him forward. He felt a powerful surge of determination, overriding the fear that threatened to paralyze him. He decided to save himself. With a surge of adrenaline, he pushed with all his might, forcing his leg free from the horse. He rolled clear, the ground jarring him. He crawled away, leaving behind his musket. The ground was littered with fallen men, some still alive, some already gone. He managed to reach the relative safety of the rear lines, his leg throbbing, his body trembling. He wasn't sure how long he would live, but he was alive. He had made a decision, a small act of self-preservation, in the midst of a colossal battle. But that decision, that single choice made in the chaos of war, was a fragment of a larger narrative that would shape the course of history. His survival, born from a selfish decision, had ensured his future, and, in a way, it became a small, yet significant part of the larger story of Waterloo, a testament to the individual choices that determined the fate of nations. His survival, however, served as a sobering reminder that even in the grand tapestry of history, the individual's decision, however small, can hold profound implications.